Welcome to another Super Deluxe Edition unboxing video. Today we're going to take a look at Fawlty Towers for the Record. This is a new 6 LP vinyl box set which represents the original BBC Records and Tapes soundtrack albums which came out at the end of the 1970s, early 80s to allow people to enjoy Fawlty Towers at home. That's one thing not everyone really understands, I don't think, but pre sort of VHS, pre-DVD, pre-Blu-ray, if you're in the UK you had to wait for the BBC to repeat Fawlty Towers if you wanted to enjoy it, and if they didn't repeat it then the only way to enjoy it would be to have the records and listen to it. So that's why the records existed originally. And what Demon Records have done is say, hey, those records were really cool, let's put them all together in a box and get some nice packaging and coloured vinyl and represent them. So that's what this box set is all about. So Demon described them as full cast TV soundtracks narrated by Andrew Sachs because they have this sort of Manuel linking narration going on. But anyway, let's take a look. First of all, I really like the artwork on the front cover. Nice mixture of photographs and graphics, so it's nicely done. And then on the back here it just tells you the albums. Apparently there's only 4 records originally, so it didn't cover the whole series, slightly bizarrely. So what Demon Records have done is they've created 2 new albums in the style of Plat de Jour and Enjoy Your Stay. So that means that everything is completed in terms of both TV series, because there's 2 series, 6 episodes each, 12 in total. So let's lift the lid and take a look. I haven't actually opened this yet, so... Now, one of the big selling points of this particular box set is they come with a print signed by John Cleese, which is very nice. There's 1,500 of these box sets, so it's a limited edition, but each of the 1,500 come with the signed prints. And I like the way he signed it as well. He put a bit of effort into it. He's got the little arrow pointing to Basil, so he's not just a squiggle and off you go on to the next one, so that's good. That's the sort of thing that, is going to look so good framed in a downstairs toilet or somewhere. Really like that, so that's a good job. And then there's this kind of booklet here which sort of sets the scene and, explains a little bit about the TV series and the origins and the history. There's John Cleese with the what looks like a gold or platinum disc. And then these are the albums, so one by one. So it's clever the way they've done this because the outer sleeve is kind of fresh, new, modern design. It's very clean. I really like the way that they've done this. But if you want to enjoy how it was at the time, then of course you can do that via the inner sleeve. So this is how this record originally looked when it came out. It's got the old BBC Records logo, and it's much more in keeping with the tradition and the style of the times. So I think it's really good how they've done that. You see, like, same photo but how they've treated it for the new version. So that's excellent, I really like that. And of course these are on white vinyl for just an extra lift as well, and I like the way that they've maintained the BBC Records logo there, so that's good. And of course it's basically this approach times 6, so it gives them an opportunity with each record to highlight a different character in the series. So this is Second Sitting, Sybil on the front of this one of course, but that's sort of quite familiar from the recesses of my mind. I must have seen this over the years in charity shops or maybe even in a record shop back in the day. So the episodes on this particular one, it's 2 episodes per record, so 1 on each side, The Rat and the classic The Builders. These are the original versions, there haven't been any edits or anything. If you're worried that it might have been changed to take out anything that's might cause offence, apparently they haven't at all, and it is what it is. So here's At Your Service. The Kipper and the Corpse and the Germans are the 2 episodes on this one. So that's a new cover. I mean, you've got to smile and laugh when you see that. Again, I won't get all the records out because they all look the same, but white vinyl. a la carte. This is Waldorf salad and gourmet night. That's the original one. Quite funny seeing these pictures on the back because it's obviously sort of staged for these, probably for the original records, maybe for something else, but you know, that's clearly not John Cleese in character, whereas Andrew Sachs is still a bit Manuel-like. John Cleese looks like he's a bit out of character there, doesn't he? So this is one of the new ones, Plat de Jour. It'll be interesting to see what this looks like on the inside. Yes, they've kind of given it that sort of retro look. It's not quite as perfectly in keeping with that sort of 70s feel of the other one, but it's sort of maybe a bit more of a halfway house. Having said I wasn't going to get all the records out, I've just done it. So this is A Touch of Class and The Wedding Party. And then to finish off, Enjoy Your Stay, last 2 episodes. Psychiatrist and The Anniversary. So 19th of March 1979, that was the last episode. The last episode was broadcast there. This one looks a bit more kind of in keeping, really. And that's it. So everything sits in these nice outer boxes. I'm a sucker for this kind of thing. You know, no one necessarily needs this box set. You know, there's no point pretending otherwise. But it's just so nicely done. I mean, I love the design. I love the whole presentation. I will actually make a point of sitting through and listening to all these just because I want to do that. I like to hear the sort of differences between the TV version and the album version. The white vinyl, signed print. They're the icing on the cake of fantastic box set, and these are limited to 1,500 units, so once they're gone, that's it. You're not going to get the signed print again. I imagine these may come out on black vinyl either individually or in a box again. It depends how Demon decide to play it. But yeah, I think this is great job. Fawlty Towers for the record. I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing video. If you have, then why not subscribe to the SDE YouTube channel for more great physical music unboxed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.